Okay, well, if you if you have got money concerns, don't be concerned about that, because you have got Venus coming in for you. You've got Abundance and you've got Sedna, infinite supply. So all of these aspects are going to be dealt with. So Sedna is saying infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Okay, so just have tap into that abundant stream. Which we're all born with, actually. So just tap into that and, have faith and trust that the universe has got this, and that you will have all your needs will be met. Okay, you will have enough to eat, you will have a roof over your head, or however it is applying to you. Your needs will be met. And it could be also that you may need to spend some time at the ocean just to refresh and regenerate yourself. It could also be that there may be some aspect that this is coming in for you, either time spent at the ocean is going to be helpful, whether it's a holiday or whatever, but there could also be perhaps a move or something like that related to being closer to the water. So just see how it resonates for you. Also, she is being goddess of the sea. She does also look after all the sea creatures, all marine life. So if you have any interest at all in nature, I see you've got here Mother Earth Maui, which is the environmentalist card. So if you do have an interest in that in any way, shape or form, whether it's life, sea rescue, or whether it's something to do with marine biology, or just some charity or some endeavor which is to help with the environment. Any time, any effort, any volunteer, any sort of anything, any small gesture that you can make towards that will be greatly appreciated. It always comes back to you, especially with Sedna here. And there may just be somebody or you're connected in some way to that, and that's going to help you because you've got the environmentalist aspect to it. So it's not going to apply to everybody, but it may apply to some of you. And this is saying to you that it's a good thing for you to do. It's a good thing for you to have an interest in, and your support. However it may be, it could even be financial. Perhaps you're going to give a donation or something like that. Anything that you can contribute will come back to you in the form of support, from the universe. And everything is a circle, so infinite supply comes from efforts that you put in as well. Now, we've got here the third house. So this is to do with communication in general. So this can be written, verbal, it can even be body language. It also covers contracts and documents. So you either are in the midst of waiting for that, or you're dealing with contracts and documents, or you are waiting for news. You could be waiting for news, or you may be giving news depending on your situation in life. You may be, needing to speak to certain people, or you are waiting for news. You could also be hearing something which is beneficial for you, or is going to, sort of guide you in some way. Third house is normally ruled by Mercury. So this Mercury is the messenger of the god. So everything to do with communication is important with third house. It can also cover electronic communication. It can also be learning, early education, things like that. But it's also to do with specific communication with certain people. Now this can be general relatives, but also aunts, uncles, cousins, siblings. It can also be neighbors. So it just depends on what your situation is. If you are relocating, or if you're moving, or you're changing something, you may be involved to do with your neighbors. So just see how it resonates for you specifically. And just internet and communications, electronics, vehicles, short journeys may also come in. Maybe you're going on a short journey, or for some of you, it may be a trip somewhere because you've got the ocean here. So just take it as it resonates for you. Now we've got here North Node, life's purpose. So something is coming in for you. This is a wonderful aspect to be having come to you, because this is life-changing. When this comes in, when this gets activated, it literally does put you into your life's purpose. But you may not see the entire picture up front. You may only get a few small steps as you go along, one step at a time. And that's necessary, because if you were presented with the entire the entire caboodle, you would probably be terrified or you would be intimidated by it all. So sometimes it comes in smaller chunks so that you can digest it and move on. But make no mistake, North Node, when this comes in, it's about getting onto your life purpose. So the past will be gone, and now a big door to the future will open for you. So this could be something that you've been trying for. You could have been knocking on this door for quite some time, or it could be very unexpected. It can be very abrupt, a sudden change of direction, a sudden turn. For some people, it's more like like a big ship that has been going in a particular direction, and then something occurs and it now has to change course quickly. It causes quite a bit of turbulence in the water as the steerage changes like that. You've got Sekhmet Be Strong here, so that may be the case for some of you, because there could be a bit of churning and a bit of turmoil initially while you are making that change, but it's all good. So don't think for 1 minute that this is not the right thing to do. It is, okay? And so this is positive karma coming back to you. This is positive karma that you have earned over many lifetimes, or it could have been obviously also in this lifetime. It's positive karma, good deeds that you've done, things that you've contributed, things that you've done from your heart come back. And come back, beneficially. So, but this is about getting onto your life purpose, what you came here to do. And this can be a wide range of things. It can be something that you're physically doing, or it could be something that you're supporting, like a good cause, or it could be your family, whatever it is. You've come here for a specific purpose. You're here to learn. And your contracts with others are important. These are contracts with soul group or soul mates. And they start gathering when this gets activated. So they start appearing. If they're not already in your life, then you may find a few more coming in. And these are people that you have a really deep bond with, or you just have an understanding with them. It's almost like minds, or they come in specifically to assist you with something or to do something with you, whether they're there for a long time or a short time or just for a period. They come in and you work together on certain things. So as you are helping them, they are helping you. This can, manifest in lots of different ways, and it could be anybody really. So, but it's very good. This is very good, positive sign, but it's just that shift, that change could be a little bit turbulent, or it could be quite abrupt. But this is a turning point for sure in your life. Then we've got here, Sekhmet Be Strong. So you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So this is a very powerful Leo energy coming in with the lions. So very strong, very powerful energy on her throne there. She's in command. And this is how you must be. This is how you must be in this house. So whether you are communicating with others, or you are joining with like-minded soulmates, or it could be even family members, because they can also be soulmates. Whatever it is, it could also be something that you're initiating, or you're discussing, or it's contract or document based. Something that you are working on, or is coming in for you, something you're hearing, some news, whatever it may be. And it's saying that with this card, you need to have a very strong mindset. You need to have a very a sort of victorious mindset. So let go of negativity, victim consciousness, or anything remotely connected to that. Okay. Let go of all of that. You need to have a very strong, very victorious mindset. Even if you keep it quietly within yourself, just stand strong, and ignore the naysayers and the skeptics. Okay. Because they're going to come at you, no doubt. If they see you changing or going in a positive direction, sometimes people get a bit, unhappy with their own lot in life, and so they kind of project that negativity onto others. So just be aware of that, but just remember that everybody is a mirror, everybody is a reflection. So whatever comes to you, just work through it, but stand strong, and be in honor and be in integrity as well with yourself and also with others. But be strong while this period occurs. And just, use your third eye, use your intuition, use your internal guidance to move you through this period that's coming in for you. Now we've got here fifth house. So we've got creativity. Okay, so fifth house does deal with creativity. It's your particular brand, your particular flair. It's also to do with, your individuality and your originality. It's all of that, but it's also to do with children. So if you have children, something may be highlighted with them. It's also the house of recreation and having fun and doing pleasurable activities. And that can be related to activities that you enjoy. It could be sports. It could be some sort of physical activity or some other kind of, like a recreational pastime, or, just something that you enjoy. It could be even a recreative thing. But it could also be, risk-based. So this could be, for some people, it may be stock market or gambling, but, there is an element of risk that comes with this house. Now you've got risk here. Okay, so there is something coming in for you which is activating this. So whether it's for the relationship that you have with your children, perhaps your children are going through something, or it could be that you are going to take a chance on something. And it may just involve your family or your children, just see how it goes. But this is, it's also love affairs. Love affairs may be coming, a love affair may be coming in for you. And if that's the case, it may be a chance that you're going to take. It could be something to do with that. So just see how it resonates for you. Now, with this house, you've got some sort of transformation coming in. And Pluto transformation, this is this transformative cycle. So you're going from one chapter to another, or you're ending a cycle and beginning another one. And this could be purely creative based, or it could be a business that you're involved with, or it could be, as I said, some activities that you have doing or you're now starting. Or it could be to do with your children, perhaps, or a child that you have, or a grandchild, or whatever stage of life you're in. They may be going through a transformation right now. And just see how it resonates for you. But there is some sort of shift or change coming in with this card. It can also be, aspects of sort of like something that is no longer serving you. It could even be an aspect of yourself which is now transforming and changing. So there could be like what is a symbolic death. So it could be like an ego death, or it could be the passing away or the ending of something in your life that has been there from the fifth house, something that is transforming. And it could also be regeneration or renewal. So it could be something in this fifth house which has gone through like a phoenix, where it kind of, there's a fire and just out of the ashes comes something. So it could be that as well. It's a very powerful energy, but it really is about releasing old things, or old things, that structures or activities or whatever it is, releasing something in order to bring the new things in. And it really is a very transformative energy. You could also be birthing something as well. So as I said, just see how it relates to you in this house. But there is some sort of risk involved, and that's coming in. So it looks like you're going to, be wanting to do this, or going to just go for it, whatever it may be. So you've got abundance, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So now abundance can come in many forms. It doesn't necessarily have to be money, but obviously it can be. She's got a cornucopia of coins there, but it can also be something that leads to financial help or a financial gain in some way. But it could be in the form of an idea or a person or an activity or a risk based activity, stock market, something like that. Or it could be, it could be a love affair. It could be something that has now come to you. And this is going to generate abundance in your life. Now, as I said, abundance can be many things. It can be love. It can be wealth. It can be health. It can be just a general feeling of being in a very good place in your life. Just feeling abundant. It could also be ideas. It could be people coming in to help you with certain things. Or it could be some sort of project that you're seeing. Or it could just be a new activity which you are really going to enjoy, and it's going to help you on many different levels. So just see how this comes in for you. But be open to receiving. This is about letting go of aspects of yourself. So there could be a negative aspect coming in, which is to do with receiving. So you need to balance giving and receiving. They need to be balanced in order to harness, to anchor down the abundance. If it's sloped one way or the other, it's just impossible to actually manifest. You must be balanced. So this includes giving to yourself first, and then to others. And so just take it as it comes in, but it's being open to that. Let go of guilt or shame or asking for help, or just somebody may come in and just help you, or you may just receive something out of the blue, and you think to yourself, well, did I deserve that? Just say, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and accept it and move on, all right? And get on with whatever it is that has been presented to you, because you've got positive karma coming in. So don't question, don't question the source. Just be open to receiving, welcome it into your life, whatever it may be. As I said, it could be child related, it could be related to your child or children. So maybe something is coming in to do with them, and this is kind of, it's a very good transition that is occurring here. Then we've got second house owning. So this is the house of income. It's also the house of self-worth, and your self-worth, and also your value systems. So this can be what you value in life, and that may have changed quite dramatically since last year. So this could be, perhaps you had material possessions which you valued quite highly, and now this year you're looking at that and realizing that actually your family, your closest, your nearest and dearest are your biggest and greatest treasure. Whatever it is, your value systems, everything that you own, ownership comes into this as well. You may be changing that or shifting that in some way, or you may be sort of investing in other things, other material things. Or you could just be, your income, you could be reorienting it in some way to best serve you going forward. And you could be giving as well. It could be generous. So just see how it comes in for you. This is also to do with property and land and sort of real estate, which may be a career for you, or it may be that you're speculating on something. Perhaps you are wanting to purchase land or purchase property. And you've got third house. So this involves contracts and documents and communications. So there may be something to do with that. Maybe you're upscaling or downscaling. Maybe your children are leaving home and now you're changing that. Or you are welcoming children into your life and now you're rearranging certain things. It just depends, because the fifth house can also be birthing children, and possibly this could also be why you've got the Pluto transformation, because this can cover sexuality, death, which is often symbolic, and then birth as well. So you could be bringing a new person into your home and now you're going through changes around that. But there's prosperity coming in for you, but this could also be just health and happiness, So however it relates to you, okay? Property related, land related, it just could be speculation or a career or just changing something to do with that, or an investment. It can also be that your inherent talents and abilities and skills, something is rising up, or you are actually utilizing something, more abundantly in your life. And this is something that you've come into this life with. And because you've got North Node here, this could be something from a past life that you've brought in, which is now being activated. Okay. So whatever that skill or talent or ability is, it could be something that takes you by surprise, or now you are focusing on it, because you haven't had a chance up till now, or you just didn't have the inclination. And this can also, as I said, come in with the fifth house creativity. So it could be a new skill or a talent in the creative or artistic field. Okay. Something coming in. Which is inherent in you. It's something that you are, that's already there, something that you can harness and actually utilize as a hobby or as a career, change of profession. Maybe you're going through a shift in direction with North Node. You could be changing and going into a more creative field. Just depends. Pluto also can be things coming up from underneath, things that have been hidden. So this could be skills, talents, abilities. It could be a creative talent that you have, or it could be something coming up to do with your children. Perhaps they have a talent or something that is going to make them very prosperous in their life, but it's something that that is rising up within them now. So just take it, as it resonates. And you may then, if that is the case, if it is child related, then you could be, reorienting your income in a way to support them going forward. So just see how it plays out for you.